I'm bipolar, go and rearrange your face and hit my block just like a stroller. My name is legendary, that's before I'm counting paper. With my road to redemption, now it's next up elevators. R2R and EST CAM, yeah you know that's me. I put on for the gang, going live from Tennessee.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to this episode of the Road to Redemption podcast. It's your host, Cam Williamson. Happy to be back with you. I'm not going to do a split double intro like I did last time. I didn't really care much for that. It was weird. It was like a little 10-second, no reason. We kind of just did it, edit. So, sorry about that. This episode is going to be specific. I sounded like I was about to do an ad read right there. This episode is brought to you by, just us here in the studio. This episode, we're going to talk about the young boy, I think he's 6, who saved his sister from a dog attack. His name is Bridger Walker. I knew I was going to fumble that once I got on camera. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the federal judge's son who got shot outside of their home by a man that was dressed like a FedEx driver. It's pretty nuts. It's the federal judge who was overseeing or is overseeing the Epstein case. Yeah, right. That's an important little tidbit that I forgot to add there. And what else? What else did I have? Oh, masks or no masks. So the county that I live in, the city that I live in, they just mandated that you have to wear masks inside of any establishment. But there's some, disclaimers. There's some exceptions to that. We'll talk about those as well. But first, I really want to give a shout to that Bridger Walker kid. Guys, that's a 6-year-old boy, or however old he was. That instinct to sit and protect his sister, sit in the pocket as they call it, and just bite down on your mouthpiece and go to war, that's not something that you teach somebody. That's a hero. They need to watch that kid as he grows up, because that is a good person, right? They need to protect that. That kid is being, ranted and raved about all over the internet, rightfully so. I think it was his aunt put out a call to the Avengers saying how much he loves superheroes and stuff like that. Excuse me. This coffee's giving me weird film on my mouth. Robert Downey Jr., the guy who plays Iron Man. I forget the guy who plays Captain America's name, Chris something. I always want to say Chris Hemsworth. Is that right? No, that's Thor. Right? Liam Hemsworth is his brother. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. Chris, what's his name? What's his name? Tell me in the comments. Captain America, what's his fucking name? Chris, oh, really? You can't see my face because I have a boom arm in front of it? Guys, if you listen to this show, well, I haven't uploaded to iTunes in a while. Sorry about that. I hate disconnecting the audio. Watch me on fucking YouTube if you want to watch me. I need to be better about it. What is his name? Captain America. Chris, what? The point is, members of Captain America actor. Chris Evans. Hey, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., they sent him video messages going, "Hey champ, you're the fucking man. You're a real hero. I play an actor. I'm an actor. I'm not really what it looks like. You, dude, are a hero." I know Chris Evans is kind of a politically charged guy on a lot of shit. Robert Downey seems like a pretty cool guy. I know he's had quite the road to redemption. So anyway, just shout out Bridger Walker. Keep being you, buddy. I know that I'm not an Avenger, but I'm a guy who respects the hell out of you. And even at your age, you have people that look up to you, for sure. Why does it feel like my hat looks so weird on camera today? Yeah, guys, the federal judge who is in charge of Jeffrey Epstein's case, their 20-year-old son was gunned down in their driveway. The rules, there are no rules anymore, guys. I posted on Facebook kind of being funny, kind of whatever, but not really being funny at all. Where I come from, any circle that I've ever run in, whether it was, good or bad, the rule has always been, no matter what you get yourself into, no matter what shit may hit the fan or whatever, you do not fuck with women or children. That's a kid, that's a 20-year-old kid who had nothing to do with anything. If somebody made some slick deal on the side that said, hey man, if this ever goes awry and you start opening your mouth or whatever, I'm coming for your firstborn. People see this shit in movies like The Godfather and whoever else they say, what was it? Rumpelstiltskin, coming for your firstborn. Guys, that shit don't come from nowhere. Sorry, that was a lot of double negatives. I apologize. But that doesn't come from just out of the blue. There's a reason for that. I'm going to end your fucking family name. You understand? That's what they're saying. You do XYZ, your family name ends. Now, usually, the person or subject of interest is given the benefit of some sort of either a sit down, a message being sent to say, these are said demands. Usually in a subtle way, it is then put out, you will do this, or XYZ, i.e., I made him an offer she couldn't refuse. Well, as we see in The Godfather, if you refuse that, you may wind up with a horse head in your bed. Or your son laying in the driveway. From my understanding, her husband, the federal judge's husband, was in the driveway or was in the yard or something and fired back. I don't know how true that is. But guys, somebody hired a hitman to dress up like a delivery driver. Or, I don't know the exact details, whether he got out of a marked FedEx van or whatever, I don't know. They went as far as to hire a hitman, dress them up, and assassinate a 20-year-old boy to try to cover this up. A lot of jokes are going to come out of this and point at who people obviously think are responsible for this. Yikes. Y'all, bets are off. If you can't open your eyes to the reality of what the world is right now, which is the lawlessness of the society, guys, that's what it is. Rules are off. There's a glitch in the matrix. Things are not what they seem. They are not what they have been. Will never be again. If you're older than the age of 20, everything you've known is gone. It's done. All these, we've grown very comfortable, especially here in America. We've become accustomed to these social norms, right? Well, you can't do that because of this. Well, that's just not what people do. Well, that even goes outside the rules of the mafia, right? That was even a thing. Even convicted murderers will beat the fuck out of a pedophile or a child rapist or a rapist in general, right? Everyone knows those rules. Those rules don't fucking apply anymore. That stuff doesn't apply. We have gone into absolute anarchy from the highest levels of our society to the very, very lowest. Pause. Sorry about that. We're back. The camera died, so I had to fix it. Yeah, guys, the rules are off. Like I said, there was at least at one point rules. There was rules to the most. I don't even know. To be very honest with you, I have no idea, because everything that I've ever built my life on has always been, I never the rules of modern day society and what everyone else lives by. I've never adhered to that. Obviously, it's gotten me into a lot of shit. But in the same regard, I've always held a few principles very near and dear to my heart, and I've picked them up in different places. But honesty is number one. Always be honest with everything you do. There's no reason to lie. If you feel like you have to lie, don't fucking do it. That's it. Honesty is number one. Loyalty, number two. Be loyal to who you're loyal to, and if you're not being loyal to them anymore, tell them very clearly, hey, my loyalty to you is over. I have no more loyalty to you, just so you know. I think that's very important. Now, how they react to that is not your responsibility. That's very important to say. You are not responsible for how people feel about the fact that whatever they've done has caused you to no longer want to run in the same circles as them. So, loyalty. I'm not going to sit here and list off the warrior ethos, but one of the biggest ones was you never, ever, ever mess with a woman or a child in the streets or in business, or not when I say don't mess with a woman or child in business, I mean if you've gotten yourself into a bad spot with bad people, wives and children are off limits. There is no, I know where Susie goes to school. No. Hell no. That's for movies. That shit is for movies. But, like I said, I've said this my entire life. You don't have movies like Goodfellas, It, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which that one was actually documented, factual. These crazy ass movies, Saw, stuff like that. You don't have these things because it's somebody's figment of their imagination. It may start there. It's a reflection of some sort of something that's trying to manifest itself into the physical. It's time in 2020 that we wake up and realize how many times are we all going to be flabbergasted by this thing where we go, oh, the veil was pulled from over our eyes again. We can see clearly now that this is the way the world works. Well, guess what? The movies that we all like because we think that they're just, ooh, that's fun. That's just a movie. Not always. You might want to learn some actual lessons from some of those movies. Protect your family like you're in the mob. You should always do that. You should take a lot of lessons from the Corleone family. A lot. If y'all aren't walking around in 2020 with your families everywhere they go, making sure that everybody's good, you're fucked up. You are fucking up. Shit is too crazy out here. Shit is too fucking crazy. I'm going to get off that. I'm going to get off my high horse with that one. Let's talk about masks. My county, the county that I live in, they just mandated these fucking masks. Mine's in here somewhere. Look, with the masks, okay, I am, oh, shocker, Cam's going to be bipartisan or unbiased again. I am right here with the masks. For those that aren't watching and only listening, I'm putting my hand and dividing it exactly in half of my face. I am right in the middle with the masks, and here's why. I've seen facts that say that the masks don't do shit. I've seen masks and credible people come out and say, literally, the director, Fauci, of the CDC, has a video clip of him saying the masks don't do shit. If you're not caring for someone with the virus, you don't need the mask. Then somebody else comes out and goes, well, that video was from 2000 when they were talking about a different disease. He comes out and goes, no, it wasn't. I'm saying that shit's whatever. A week later, he comes out and says, please put the masks on. Guys, these masks, we're trying to get y'all back to work, whatever. So everybody does what they're supposed to do. They put the masks on. And then it's a total lockdown again, at least in most of the countries. And then it becomes a mask versus anti-mask thing. When just 2 days ago it was people versus police, and it was, I don't ever think it was black versus white, but it was people versus police and blacks versus police, and it was all these things. It's all these things that aren't, right? What are we doing? What are we doing in America? What are we doing? Yo, if you can't understand that while Wayfair has sex trafficking stuff going on, Epstein's spot has been blown up. They got the bitch in jail that's got everything, the tapes, the secrets, the knowledge, all that shit. That could literally fuck up the foundation of the fucking federal government and everything we've known. That all lies in this dumb bitch's hands, sitting in the jail cell, who was probably the Don Corleone of the shit, to be honest with you. Epstein's fucking wide jaw looking ass doesn't look smart enough to do anything but be a disgusting piece of shit like he is. That bitch has got fucking Kris Kardashian looking in her, whatever the mom's name of the Kardashians is. She got that crazy fucking look in her eye. And we're out here arguing about some fucking masks. Focusing on, should I cover my face so that way we don't get people sick in the... Yo, there's babies missing. Kids just got shot in the driveway for some grown shit. Not even grown shit. That ain't grown shit. Whatever Epstein did has nothing to do with being grown. That's a piece of shit. But look, a 20-year-old kid got caught up in the middle of it. For what? And look at how it all intertwines. The justice system and the ridiculousness and all the corruption and all the bullshit. I can tell y'all, if the mask is the biggest thing on your mind, you are so goddamn blind to what's going on, there's nothing I'm going to say that's going to be able to help you. Sorry. Where is it? Where the fuck? I have the stupid fucking mask in here somewhere. Here's the thing. I say I'm in the middle about the mask and I'm going off on this rant. Wear the fucking mask. Wear it. Put it on. Walk outside. Go to the store. If you have trouble breathing, have your fucking groceries delivered to you. All old people right now, stay your fucking geriatric ass home. Whether you feel great living life, I'm living my best life. Not right now, you're not. You're doing it at the fucking house because we want to see you next month. Keep your ass at home. Now, everybody the fuck else, and I mean everybody the fuck else, go about your business. If you feel sick, here's something that's going to solve this problem. Do what you've always done. If you're sick, stay your ass home. This is a great message to corporations. Your employees' health is more important than your productivity. You motherfucker. Word? Bet? Can we all, fuck. If you have some moral objection, I'm not going to cover my face because then Obama wins, and if I cover my face, then fucking the Confederate flag will fall, and it's like burning the American flag, and I can't cover my face, man. I can't. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Cover your fucking face. If you would cover your face while you're out there sawdusting your fucking NASCAR, cover your fucking face when you go to Walmart. I'm so sick of it. And people are right. It's all fucking hillbillies doing this shit. I ain't covering my face. I don't cover my face for any goddamn man, I tell you that. Now, you better not use the good Lord's name in vain there, motherfucker. You hear what I'm saying, you covered face son of a bitch? I'll come at you like a spider monkey, you motherfucker. That's how stupid you fucking sound. It's how fucking stupid they sound. Because this is... If you were painting, if you were going into a hospital, if you were going around sick people, you would want your shit covered. Because you don't want other people's shit in your mouth. Now. Your immune system works by fighting shit off. We have never. Guilty. I don't cover my face. I probably don't wash my hands as much as I should. I'm also one of those people, I very rarely get sick. I get sick once, twice a year. That's excluding if I give myself food poisoning. Shout out to Ready to Rise. I need to make another one of those. I don't get sick. I've bitten my fingernails my whole life. I brush my teeth every day. I do everything I'm supposed to do hygienically, except I'm sometimes a dirty motherfucker. I bite my fingernails when I get nervous, like that. You see, I rub my nose and I don't wash my hands immediately after. Guys, shocker, guys don't wash their hands every time after they go to the bathroom. Fucking get over it. I don't know who's fully holding your junk with your hands to the point where you need to wash it. I don't know who taught you to urinate, but find better mentors, I guess. I'm not that guy. I'm not Germexing every time I get my fucking buggy put back at Kroger's. I'm not that paranoid about stuff. I've lived 28 years of my life, and I've been okay. I understand. New viruses come up. Things come up. I'm not trying to be ignorant. Stay woke. Put the mask on. Wash your hands now when you touch a cart, because there is this mysterious thing out there and we don't know what it is. Here's the other thing. We don't know what it is. That's okay to say. Right? Is that okay? We don't know what this thing is. Don't know. You cannot start controlling people's lives. You can't. I don't agree with it. You want to do it for a week? Hey, man, put a mask on. Fine. Make it to where it's business owners' discretion. Let the business owners decide. What do they want? What do they believe? Why does it have to be because the federal government says you'll put a mask on, now you'll put a mask on? Now, there is no right to the American people that says you have the right to walk around unmasked. I mean, that's not like a thing, but I know where people's minds go when they go, oh, you automatically want us to start covering our face and look like, the Middle East. No, we're not doing this for religious reasons. We're not doing this for whatever. There's a mysterious virus out there. Now, caveat, we've had mysterious viruses before where the numbers haven't been, the numbers of this thing are nowhere near those. H1N1 specifically. Now, again, that's one thing I read on Facebook. I'm not trying to be one of the fucking bro science doctors out there that's spreading false information. I'm just as lost in all this as you guys are. But I believe when you're lost in the sauce and you have such big things that are actually going on and they're somehow finding themselves to be in the background, I would urge you to make those the foreground. Not saying Corona's not important, but why are we about to destroy our entire economic system and let the same people who are being investigated for corruption do it while we, for some reason, now cover our faces and try not to be in public? And what are we actually doing? That's the question I want us to ask ourselves. What are we actually doing? What's actually happening here? Not what are you being told is happening. What's actually happening here? I don't go around people. I work in my own studio. I see the select clients that I do, we stay away from each other outside of taking pictures. I feel great. My family feels great. All is good. We mind our own business. And I urge y'all to do the fucking same. With that, I want to introduce y'all. You guys heard it in the intro. If you only listen to the podcast and you don't follow me on Instagram or anything else I do on YouTube, respect, no problem. I have released a couple songs under the rap name, I guess alter ego, Mac Haze. My name is Cam. Mac is Cam spelled backwards. My middle name is Haze, so I spelled Haze differently. And boom, Mac Haze. I put out 2 songs, Bipolar Disorder and Temper Tantrum. Insert Taya's song, my daughter's Taya's song. Yeah, I'm very proud of those songs. It's just the beginning of this thing. I enjoy doing that, but if you haven't checked those out, go check them out. We've got a few things going on. I just put like how to learn to shoot B-roll. I just uploaded that, I think, last week, and all morning since about 4 a.m. I've been video recording a kind of a behind-the-scenes day with me in the studio. So it's pretty cool. I'm having a lot of fun with that. My family and I are off today together. It's now 5:46 in the a.m. here, Wednesday, July 22nd. I'm going to try to have this thing uploaded for you guys before y'all wake up. So good morning. Have a great day. And if there's anything I can help you with, DM me on Instagram at Cam Williamson Official. Holla at your boy.
They want you on bipolar, go and rearrange your face and hit my block just like a stroller. My name is legendary, that's before I'm counting paper. With my road to redemption, now it's next up elevators. R2R and EST CAM, yeah you know that's me. I put on for the gang, going live from Tennessee.